All about set to go, the penultimate heat of the national title. For Speedway Sedans Australia, it's all go. They're 4 wide down the main straight. The little Nissan ZX has snuck under a few of them. The yellow lights have come on. The official's not happy with the start. It was a little bit rough and tumble. Out of 3 and 4 they come. The penultimate heat about to get back underway. Talia Dolick gets a good start on the outside of David Head and leads down into turn number 1, but Talia is 3/4 track high. Head comes back and there's the charge of the Light Brigade out after the pair of them. On the outside, the former national junior champion Brock Atkins. David Head's got a front wheel that's about to come astray, I think. He's here, there and everywhere. He's gone back to second last. Talia Dolick's out on the railway tracks and she's gone back to second now. Brock Atkins has taken the race lead. Druitt's in there. They're 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. It's Atkins, Dolick, Druitt, and another Druitt in there as well. Daniel and Jake are both going. Back then to Smith in 5th place. Back in 6th. Oh, we got trouble further back. Robbie Foe has spun. And the yellow lights have come on. Yellows are on as Robbie Foe has spun the car down in turn number 2. So Brock Atkins will lead them here on this restart with 10 circulations remaining in heat number 19. Talia Dolick, Daniel Druitt, Jake Druitt, Matty Smith, Matt Gerlach, the first 6. The greens are on. And they head into turn 1. Looking for the first move. Indian file at the moment as they go into 3 and 4. Talia Dolick looking on the underside of Brock Atkins. Coming underneath of Talia Dolick is Daniel Druitt. Jake Druitt's got his hands full also with the Nissan ZX, driven by Matty Smith. They're in rows of 2 now for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Back in 6th place is Gerlach, then McDonald, Russell, Head and Robbie Foe. They're nearly 4 wide for 2nd place now. As Talia Dolick still holds 2nd place. Jake Druitt goes around the outside of Daniel Druitt and underneath of Talia Dolick goes into 2nd place. Now Daniel Druitt goes under Dolick and sneaking underneath also will be Matty Smith as Talia ran very wide down there. Back into Gerlach. McDonald is next. Then back to Nathan Russell, Robbie Foe and David Head. Oh, down the back straight there's trouble. The 62 car got hooked up with Dan Druitt. That was Matty Smith, but he's moved into 3rd place. In fairness to Druitt, he probably didn't see the Nissan ZX. It's so low to the ground. It's a race in 2 out in front. The aerodynamically challenged car number 18 of Jake Druitt is giving great haste and great chase and applying great pressure to Brock Atkins. He slides underneath of Atkins down the back straight, but Atkins drives back into the lead. Jake Druitt throwing everything bar the kitchen sink at Brock Atkins with 4 to go. Comes underneath him again down into turn 1. Wheels on the infield, couldn't make the move anyway. Matty Smith starting to close. Back to Daniel Druitt. Gerlach is next. 6th place would be, looks like Talia Dolick, then Russell. As they come up the main straight. And the 62 car has caught the leaders. Out of turn 2 they go. Brock Atkins has 2.5 laps to negotiate. Jake Druitt and Matty Smith. Smith comes up the inside of Druitt. Down the main straight, the white and checker flag is all that are left in heat 19. A great 3-way go. Smith comes underneath of Druitt. The pair of them locked together right there with Brock Atkins. White flag is out, 1 to go. Brock Atkins, Druitt and Matty Smith. Back then to Dan Druitt in 4th. Gerlach in 5th. Here comes Jake Druitt. The outside move is negated by Brock Atkins. Smith on the inside of Druitt. Brock Atkins is going to prevail and win by a car length. Great race. Jake Druitt 2nd. Matty Smith is 3rd. Daniel Druitt, Matt Gerlach. 6th place Nathan Russell, Talia Dolick, Shane McDonald, Robbie Foe and David Head. Put your hands together for our winner, the former national junior champion. Brock Atkins wins heat number 19. He wins by 0.34 of a second, 0.669 of a second between 1st to 3rd. It's Brock Atkins, Jake Druitt and Matty Smith, your top 3. The quick lap was by Jake Druitt with a 15.696. We'll talk to Brock Atkins in just a moment.
Brock Atkins, heat number 19 winner Brock, good race out there. Really was very competitive there. Battle for the lead.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the car felt really good. I can't thank Danny Hunt enough for his help. Yeah, everyone who's helped out, Josh, Shona, Mum, Dad, Todd, Mac, Ratsy, Zach, Cherie, everyone who helps out, all the sponsors, Tritech Lubricants, Iron J Speedway Equipment, Pico's Photos, Higgs Contracting, Shane Wilson Competition Engines, DC and TM Auto Alex, Norton Motor Group, surely Down Under Graphics, All Star Graphics, anyone I forgot. Yeah, thank you.
Track's really coming in quite nicely now, Jason.